Music was on. My name's Jackie. Today's Wednesday, so we're doing stuff on our mat on the floor. So if you have some open floor space or a mat, that would be great. We'll be starting on our back, and then we'll move over onto our hands and knees and do stuff in a plank pose and on our hands and knees. All right, so we'll get started with some stretching, everyone. We'll do a little stretching and standing before we move to our mat. All right. All right, everyone, let's make some big circles with our arms. Stretch up. You can bend your knees and stand up. Good. I love seeing you all moving with me. Really wake up our body this morning. Awesome. All right, let's stretch up above our head. Lean to the side. Make a moon shape with your body. And a nice stretch on the side of your body. Awesome. I can feel a stretch all along my arm, all along the side. And come back up to center. And to the other side, make a moon shape with your body. Feel the stretch on the opposite side. Awesome. All right, friends, let's roll our neck out. Get our neck nice and loose. Make circles. We'll go in one direction and then we'll switch to the other direction. Really warm up our neck. Awesome. All right, let's get our legs nice and stretched. So what we're going to do is put one leg out in front, and I'm going to, let me point it down so you can see my foot. All right, we'll put one foot out, and I'm going to lift up my toes for my foot that's in front and bend down towards my toes and try to pull them towards me. Get a nice stretch in the backs of our legs. Hold for a few seconds and then we'll switch. Put that leg back in, other leg out. And we'll hold up those toes so they're not touching the floor. And grab your toes. Awesome. All right, friends, we'll come down to the floor. We'll do some cat-cows on our hands and knees, and then we'll go into a down dog. So we'll go on our hands and knees. My shoulders are above my wrists, and my hips are above my knees. All right, we're going to look up to the ceiling for a cow. And down at our belly button, arch your back like a cat. Good. Up to the ceiling, cow. Down at your belly button, cat. We'll do one more time. Cow and cat. Awesome, friends. Now let's, from here, tuck our toes, lift our hips up and back for a downward dog. And pedal out your feet to stretch out your legs a little bit. And we'll come back down, go into a child's pose before we get started. All right. I think we are ready to get started. Let's see if any friends have joined us. Ooh, we've got a lot of people with us this morning. Awesome. It's so good to see everyone. So for friends who just joined, we are doing mat work today. So everything will be on our mat on the floor. Or if you don't have a mat, just on your floor. All right, friends. So like usual, we have 5 exercises, and we are going to go through each one 2 times. Today we are starting on our back. We're going to do some sit-ups to work our tummy muscles, get our tummy muscles so nice and strong. Then we'll do some toe taps, bridges, donkey kicks, and plank jacks. All right, so I'm going to give a few versions for each, I think for each exercise, and I'll do the first version the first time, and the second time I'll do the second version, okay? And you do whatever feels best for you. All right, friends, so we're going to get started on our backs and sit-ups. So let's get onto our mat. All right. We'll lay down with our knees bent. So friends, for sit-ups, sometimes it's helpful. Actually, I'll go this way so I can show you. If you feel like your legs or your feet are coming up when you sit up, you can tuck them under if you have a couch, or maybe you have someone with you who could hold your feet down. I like to put mine under the couch because they kind of keep my feet from lifting up. But that's only if you have a hard time keeping your feet down. If you don't, you can just keep your feet out. Okay? So for a sit-up, we are going to reach our hands to the sky. All right? I don't want to see any elbows pushing off of the floor. We're going to reach our hands up to the sky, or you can cross your arms over your chest. All right? It's very important we use our tummy muscles to sit up and not push off of the ground with our arms. All right? If it's feeling tricky to come all the way up, you can just come up a little bit and come down. Okay, so we're going to go for 10 sit-ups. I'm going to do reaching up to the ceiling. 1. If you have someone holding your feet, you could give them a high five. 2. 3. I'll give pretend high fives. 4. Awesome, friends, keep it up. 5. 6. Squeeze your tummy muscles. 7. 8. Keep going. 2 more. 9. And 10. Ooh, that was a hard one to start off with, huh? All right, friends. Next, what do we have? I forget. Oh, next we have toe taps. So we'll be staying on our backs for toe taps. Okay. And I'm going to bring my knees up so they're in like a tabletop position. You could pretend your legs are a table and you could put a dinner plate on and it wouldn't fall off. All right? And I'm going to move my feet together at the same time. I'm pretending I have glue between my legs and my feet can't come apart. And tap the floor and bring it up. Okay, another option is to do 1 foot at a time while you leave the other one in tabletop. Okay, so I'll do legs together this time, and next time I'll do separate legs. So let's do 10 toe taps. All right, 1, 2, and it's a nice and slow movement. You should feel it in your core and your tummy muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. Keep those legs together if you can. 9 and 10. Ooh, that was a hard one. All right, friends, we are done with our toe taps. Next, we have our bridges. So we're still going to be on our back for bridge pose, okay? We're going to be on our back with our knees up, and my hands are by my side. All right, for bridge pose, we're going to lift our hips up to the ceiling and lower them back down. Lift and lower. And we're going to do 15 of these, okay? If you want, you can just hold it at the top. If not, not, you can do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to squeeze your bottom together at the top. 6. So I lift and squeeze. That's 7. Keep your knees together. 8, 9, 10. We're more than halfway through. 11, 12, 13, almost there. 14, and 15. Good job. All right, friends, that was our bridge pose. All right, from here we are going to go onto our hands and knees, and we're going to do something called donkey kicks and something called plank jacks. All right, so let's get on our hands and knees. So, donkey kicks. There's a few ways to do donkey kicks, but I'm going to do it this way, where I kick my leg out and bring it back down. Like this. So I'm doing one leg at a time. You pretend you're kicking behind you. Okay? And we'll do 10 on each side. So start with whichever side you want. I'm going to start with my left leg. Alright? And try, when you lift up your leg, your weight might shift. So try to really squeeze your tummy to get muscles together so that you could stay nice and balanced. Alright? So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Try to really straighten out that leg. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it up, guys. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Let's take a break. Remember which side you did, because we're going to do the opposite side for the next one. All right? So we'll come back on our hands and knees. And now I'm going to do my right leg. And I'm going to kick it out straight behind me, like a donkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, friends, we're already to our last exercise. Our last exercise is going to be something called plank jacks. So if you know a jumping jack, we're going to be doing kind of a jumping jack, but in a plank pose where we open and close our legs. All right, so I'll give you a few options for this one. So we can go in a full plank pose like this, and we can jump open our legs and jump close. That is the most difficult way. If it's feeling too difficult, we can step out, step in, and switch. So I step with my left, bring it in, step with my right, bring it in. If that's too tricky, we can also come to our knees and step in, or step out and in, out and in. Okay, so there's really 3 options for this one. I'll do the most difficult for this one, and then next time I'll do one of the other options. So we're going to try for 10 plank jacks. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. We're opening and closing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, that was definitely the hardest exercise, in my opinion. All right. Let's see, we made it through the first, or all the exercises the first time. let's take a little break, friends, and get some water before we do it again. You all are working super hard. I love seeing you all try and do all the movements. We've definitely got some hard movements today, right? All right, friends, so for the next exercises, or the next round, I'm going to be doing when I gave a different option, I'm going to be doing the second option this time. All right, so we're going to start with sit-ups. So this time, you can still do the full sit-up. I'm going to show what it looks like to do kind of a half sit-up, or you could call it a crunch, okay? So we'll do 10 sit-ups. Oh, someone took my mat. We'll have to get her to move. There we go. All right, friends. So you can do the full sit-up like this, or we can do a crunch. I'm going to put my hands behind my head for a crunch. And I'm just going to bring my shoulders up and off the ground and put them back down. All right, let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, from here we have our toe taps. So the first time I showed, go into tabletop, I showed with both legs. This time I'm going to do it with one leg and switch. But if you can do both legs together, I'd love to see you do that. All right, whatever feels good for you. All right, we'll do for 10. And try to keep the leg that's not going down super steady. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right. Forget our last one on our backs will be bridge pose. So we're going to do those bridges and bring our bottom up and down, up and down. All right, and we'll try, when our bottom comes towards the ceiling, we'll try to squeeze together. Okay, and we'll do, I think we have 15 bridges. Okay, so my knees are up, my arms are by my side. I'm going to squeeze to bring my bottom all the way back up. My hips all the way up, and squeeze my bottom at the top. I think this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And try to keep those knees together. You can pretend you're squeezing a ball that's in between your knees and you don't want it to fall to the floor. Uh-oh, I think maybe we're at 15. Let's do one more. All right, friends. Good work. From here, we are going to move down to our hands and knees to do our donkey kicks, and then we have plank jacks, and then we're all done. All right, so let's get done with these last exercises. Let's finish up super, super strong. We're all working so hard today. All right, so for donkey kicks, we're down on our hands and knees. I'm going to start with my left leg and kick it out straight behind me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you can come up and take a break before we switch to our next side. All right, go back to our hands and knees. I'm going to do my right side this time. Let's kick behind us. How far can you kick? Try to get that leg super straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a few more, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, we are already at our last exercise. I feel like they go much faster our second round because we already know what we're doing and our body is used to the movement. All right, friends, so we're going to do our plank jacks. You can do it the way I did it the first time, where we are in a full plank and jump our legs open and jump our legs closed. Or I'm going to show the other way, which is to go on our hands and knees, and we're going to tap our foot straight out to the side and bring it back. All right, so you can do either full plank or hands and knees. And we'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right. We made it through all of our exercises. Good job, everyone. High five, high five. All right, and we're already at 9:25, so we have 5 minutes to stretch. All right, I will unmute us. So I'm gonna let you guys say hi to each other if you'd like. So everyone will be unmuted. All right, so if you want to say hi, you can say hi, and we'll do some stretching on the floor. Hello, friends.
Hi, my friend.
Hi. Everyone did such a good job. Let's do our stretching. We'll bring our hands up. And then we can come into a butterfly pose. Let's put our feet together. Hold them at the center. Stretch our legs down. Get a nice leg stretch.
I know.
Everyone having a good week so far?
Hi.
It's been really hot outside in New York. All right, friends, we'll go into a down dog. We'll go on our hands and knees. And tuck our toes and lift our hips. Stretch our feet down to the floor. And come back up. And we'll go and do a lying twist on the floor on our back. So I'll lay on my back, my knees are pointed up. First, I'm going to put my arms out to the side like an airplane. And I'll now have my knees fall to the floor and my shoulders stay touching the floor, so my spine is twisting. And I'm going to look in the opposite direction that my knees are pointing. So if my knees are pointing right, my head is looking left. And just relax. And then we'll come back up to the center. Your arms can stay the same. We'll just change the direction of our knees. So our knees go the other way and our head goes the other way. Up through center, and we'll come up to a seated position and take some deep breaths to help slow down our breathing. So let's breathe in and out. You can breathe in through your nose like you're smelling the flowers or the fresh baked cookies in the oven, and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. Awesome work, everyone. I guess we have a few minutes left if anyone wants to say bye.
Bye. Bye, friends.
Bye. Good work today.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Good work.